Lots have happened this past month in the United States with Donald Trump sleeping everywhere, his overall health taking a decline. And as of yesterday, the war is over. The economy is getting back to where it was, getting stable. The stock market is getting better. Groceries, gold, silver, and gas, oil overall. And as we know, the UFC 250 event happened. He slept during that. The NBA Finals, cabinet meeting, Oval Offices. He had his latest health exam. He had 22 specialists during it. So,
Yeah, considering that the war in Iran is currently done for now, as we know, a few days ago, Iran completely rejected the deal. But what I believe is that it's not fully done, the war. There's still going to be some stuff because the Strait of Hormuz is now open. And Donald Trump is making it seem like it's all jolly and nice and sunshine and rainbows. And Iran even admitted that when they rejected the deal. They were trying to admit that Donald Trump is trying to make it look like he's cleaning up everything for his birthday.
now we do know since the war in Iran is done technically, there's still lots of people saying that it's not technically over. That at any time it could go back to where it were. Because
Yeah.
if we look at just 3 days ago, Donald Trump said he was going to bomb the shit out of them.
Yeah.
So how does it go from that to straight to deal, right? I think Iran may be planning something or wanting to revenge strike, whatever. It
Well,
could be possible. Anything's possible at this point. We've seen it since the past month. There was possible deals coming out, and now there is a deal, and the Strait of Hormuz is opening up again, and oil is starting to get better. But who knows what could happen? Because this affected not only Iran but a lot of other places.
Well, look, considering that Iran rejected the deal multiple times and the deal was broken with all the ceasefires, I doubt that it's going to be fully back to normal as it was. Because a few days ago, they were still bombing stuff, and they stopped like yesterday.
Yeah,
You get what I mean? Like, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
and it was Donald Trump's birthday, right? 2 days ago, June 14th,
I think, yeah.
and he turned 80 years old, and he even said it during a clip that he does not feel happy about his age. He doesn't feel happy about the number 80. We'll play the clip of that.
What's going on behind us? So we're going to have a fight, and it's going to be on June 14th, and you're invited, and I want to wish you a happy birthday. You're a young man. You have many, many years to go. You're doing a fantastic job. But I want to just wish you a happy birthday, and you don't have to wish me a happy birthday because I'm not happy about that birthday that I'm having. That's a number that I never thought really too much about. It's not a number I like, but I'm here nevertheless.
Well, I'll follow your orders. Thank you, sir.
Overall, him saying that's probably taking a toll on his health because that's probably even stressing him even more. It's just a number, but we've seen his health taking a decline, just his alertness, and he's he's less there. We've seen it in the past month during interviews, meetings. The last interview with Kristen Welker, he raged off the set, broke the mic, which isn't really a good look for him. And overall, he doesn't sleep very often. Marco Rubio stated that Trump doesn't even sleep sometimes, which is not good for not only his health, but for America, because we all know better health equals a better world. And if Donald Trump could get in better health, start prioritizing his health, nutrition, sleep, stress. Also, he stated that he eats a lot more junk food and he's not really concerned about it, which is important because what you put out of what you put in your body comes out. So, and also he drinks more Coca-Cola than water, which is concerning, for a president not to be concerned about his health. It's not the best idea ever.
And counting that not only is the stress impacting him, but he isn't helping himself since his term of like the last 2 years. He's been starting tariffs. He's been starting on with Venezuela, trying to possibly take over Cuba and try to take over Iran. And you could say that the war in Iran failed. He started it and he didn't get anything out of it.
Yeah,
And now it's done.
it's true.
So he probably tried to get a bunch of oil from Iran and nothing worked.
He lost technically the
Yeah,
war because
technically he lost.
he started that, and billions of taxpayer money got thrown into that war, and it's really not a good look at all because a lot of people got injured on the US and Iran, right?
Yeah.
His goal was to take oil and probably even take over Iran. As we know,
Yeah.
the president of Iran got killed and many people got injured and bombed, and billions of US taxpayer money was spent on that war. And Americans weren't really happy. No one, like we mentioned, no one really wanted this war at all. And now that it's over technically. We're all happy. We're all seeing the economy getting back to normal slowly. It's not going to happen on one day. But we need to stay alert every day because who knows what could happen the next week. maybe Donald Trump's gonna go bomb someplace else.
He could honestly, he might try to take over other places. I mean, there's a bunch of other oil places in the world. There's not only Iran, and I don't know. He might try to take over Iraq at this point.
Now Donald Trump is gonna go bomb Afghanistan tomorrow. No, but seriously, this whole thing was pointless, useless. Billions of taxpayer money was spent on this. Americans weren't happy.
They didn't
It
go
was
to
causing
plan.
stress in the
Yep.
whole country. And overall, it didn't make the US look good at all.
It actually made the U.S. look weaker.
With
sadly.
Donald Trump sleeping in cabinet
Yeah.
meetings, and he didn't really seem intelligent during this war. His ideas
course.
weren't really clear.
Yeah.
And also, we've seen it, a lot of his team members in the administration left him and weren't trusting him. So that's not really the best thing.
And as of now, Donald Trump is currently in France with a deal for Macron. I forgot the Emmanuel Macron. if I'm not
Emmanuel
wrong.
Macron.
For as we know, I mean, I'm pretty sure Donald Trump is going to try to make everything in America look well for the next month until the World Cup. I saw a whole theory that Donald Trump is trying to clean up everything for the next 2 months to really make America look good and flourish and make the economy actually go back up. The economy was moving back and forth, and now it's rising back up.
Now that the war's done, technically, let's go back to what Donald Trump, his projects were for America, which is positive. He wants to reshape Washington, D.C. to make it look cleaner, more sharp, and overall better technology. He wants the drone port.
Yep.
He wants his ballroom. He wants his reflecting pool.
Yep.
And all of that is billions of dollars. It's not free.
Yeah.
And as we know, the UFC 250 event just happened, which it went good.
I think it would good. Yes.
It went good,
There was the big drama spectacle with one of the UFC fighters calling Michelle Obama a man,
Yeah, and
which went viral.
the UFC 250 event went good. Fans were happy. Let us know if you guys went there or saw it. We didn't see it,
Yeah.
but we saw clips, right?
Yeah.
But let us know in the comments if you went there, and let us know what you think of the event. And same thing for he has a bunch of projects for the future of America, and I think he has too much projects.
Of course, because for the time span he has 2 years left pretty much, and he's trying to put too much, I feel.
He's trying to do 10 years of work in 2 years' time.
Yeah, especially him trying to implant his face on the $250 bill, which actually could be a possibility at this point. I mean, the SEC or the Treasury might even approve it at this point. Everything's for limits on Donald Trump.
We all know Donald Trump. He has a big mouth, right?
Yep.
And not necessarily a big man of his word. He mentioned that there was going to be no war, and finally there was a war. And he also mentioned that he would never sleep. He'd never be caught sleeping. And what do you know? He's been caught sleeping now
Multiple times.
So we can't really take his word 100% of the time. When Donald Trump mentioned that Iran is done, right? They have nothing left.
Yeah.
It wasn't really true, because Iran mentioned that
They were still bombing them.
they mentioned that they're going to hit them back 1.5x harder. And how's that possible if they have nothing left, right?
Exactly.
Technically. So, I mean, Donald Trump has a big mouth, and some of the times it's good having a big mouth, right? If you want to have big projects,
Sure.
it's good to have a president who looks confident
Yeah.
rather than the one who's staying inside and crumble in a little ball. But we can't really take his word 100% of the time, all the time. We've seen it.
Well, considering even that, before this year in 2025, he says that he wants peace and no problems in the world, and then a day later he captures the president of
That's true.
Venezuela, and
And-
then Cuba's in a blackout, and then Iran.
That's right. Cuba is, it's not very clear, right? We
Yeah.
don't really,
Sadly, the journalists can't report much since there's no power.
if you guys have any details about what's going on in Cuba, let us know. We're really interested. I'm sure the people are interested also, because literally no one has ever not went to Cuba. Cuba is
Sure.
the place for the
Yeah.
travel, right? And right now, Cuba, it's in an interesting spot. It's the blackout that happened, and people are starving there. People are,
Yeah.
who knows? People have mentioned that Donald Trump may be working on it to make him the 51st state of the United States, which that's a possibility. Cuba, it could be the next little Miami, Florida. It
Yeah.
has the possibility for that. It has the potential. So if you know anything about the Cuba situation, let us know, please. And this has been T and Matt on the Ruby Show. Thank you for tuning in as always. If you made it this far, one message for you wherever you're watching this in the world. We're praying for your safety as always. Take care out there. Stay safe. Like and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. We upload daily. You'll never miss anything. Go check out our other links. We're on every platform. We do short form also every day. Thank you for tuning in. Stay safe.
Bye-bye.